Hello, everyone, and today I'll be informing you all about elements. Now, obviously, elements. This is I guess this is going to move right into the video. Is why are elements so important? Well, understanding elements and why they are so important is because elements make up quite literally everything. I mean, they make up the stuff that goes into walls, everything in between. So I'll read you a fun little factoid is that as humans, we are made of oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon, calcium, and phosphorus. But do you also know what else shares some of that stuff? Bananas. As I believe either carbon is found a lot in bananas, not to mention that bananas share roughly the 50% DNA as people do. So, it's crazy to think that, at least. So, but how did we learn this concept? Well, we learned this concept by completing and doing periodic table labs, such as filling out the atomic number, her structure, and all of that kind of stuff. Did I struggle with the concept? No, I didn't really struggle with the concept, as it was very simple to understand, or at least I believe it was very easy. Excuse me. Hints for this concept: just have a periodic table. Your life would be a lot easier if you can, just be like, yep, there's, I don't know, titanium right there, and it's got that amount of neutrons, protons, and electrons and all of it. Which I guess I didn't mention. Protons, neutrons, and electrons are all the things that make up elements. It's where protons and neutrons are in the center of the nucleus. The electrons surround the nucleus, and you can find that those things using the atomic weight and the atomic number of the element. Now I'm going to get a bit closer so I can show you. This is obviously the periodic table, as you can see. It's got different colors. Now the first main one, this blue one, is labeled as other nonmetals, so like gases and other stuff. Excuse me, like that. Then yellow, the next is alkaline metals, which is basically metals that you can, I believe, find, a lot more naturally. But then again, there is alkaline earth metals that I believe are more earth-based. So then the other ones are, I guess, then space-based. Next is the lithiatides. Yep, lithiatides, which is one of two major element rows that is purely man-made. And so you've got stuff like uranium, urania. I'm pretty sure is here. Uranium and obviously terbium. Terbium. I said that right. Then we have actinides, which are also man-made metals as well. Then the next biggest, obviously, that a lot of elements fit under is transition metals. They're kind of like the in-between of a lot of things, excuse me, where most you can identify in rows to understand their electrons, outermost electrons, and here you have a wide variety of different outside electrons. Not to mention the fact that a lot of them fall under the same sort of category of just metal, basically. Next up, white is unknown properties, properties we do not currently understand or know a lot about. Right, yeah. Then we have this more grayish, gray, is post-transition metals, basically metals that are no longer in an odd scenario, like we actually know how many electrons are in the outermost shell. This kind of, I'm going to say ham look, it looks a lot like ham, is metalloids, which is basically like metals, except they're a lot more, I guess they're not the typical metals you would think of. And then we got other non-metals besides, oh wait, I've already went over that. Then here, this one row is described as halogens, which, yeah, they're halogens. And then we got noble gases, which, as you could probably guess, are, well, gases, basically. So think like helium, and I guess that's the only gas that you would know. Anyways, thank you all for watching.